Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Analyzing Today's UFO Clips, Episode 8. My name is Jesse, and in this series we'll analyze UFO clips found on the internet with today's leading industry software. But first, if you haven't done so yet, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of these episodes. Let's go ahead and start. Our first clip comes from Reddit. It's a little bit of a poor quality video of this shiny object doing some crazy maneuvers. Let's go ahead and watch the whole clip since it's pretty short.
Okay, does anyone want to tell me what this is? I go to let my dogs out and... Okay, holy shit. It definitely looks like a fucking Tic Tac UFO. Never actually seen one of these. Holy shit, dude. And it's gone. Wow. Holy.
Now, I've watched a lot of UFO stuff in my days, and this is exactly what many UFO witnesses say that some craft move like. And that's really the main reason why I'm featuring this video. Not because I think it's a real video, but because of the flight characteristics, zipping from one place to another in the sky, and doing so with ease. Now, do I believe this video is real? Well, I hate to be that guy, but no, I don't think it is. For one, the video quality is terrible, so it's easy to hide discrepancies between the craft and its very real surroundings. And two, the camera work and what the cameraman says. The cameraman seems to swear a bit in the video, like he's really astonished by what he's looking at. But I sense a hint of acting in it. Then when the UFO flies upwards and disappears, the cameraman pans from side to side and not in the direction that the craft flew in. Now, I'm not saying that it's impossible for the video to be real, but what I am saying is that it does seem to be a bit staged, then recorded, then the CGI came after. I mean, I just don't buy it. But then again, that's just my opinion. So let's go ahead and move on. Our next clip was actually featured on another UFO channel here on YouTube named Only Real UFOs. Be sure to check them out. I'll link the description down below. And it features a UFO that's said to be recorded over Brazil. And it's a pretty classic UFO, but it does have some characteristics which I would like to point out. So let's watch a bit of the video. Okay, to begin with, if you look closely at these still images, we can see that it's not a sleek shaped UFO like we're used to seeing, but it seems to have all these protrusions coming off the top, middle, and bottom, better seen as it spins. Here, take a look. So, have we seen anything like this before? Well, let's concentrate first on the bottom half of the UFO. And as coincidence would have it, in one of my last videos, I featured this craft. This old photo was said to have been taken over Mexico, and you can see that under this example, we seem to have those protruding sections or spheres coming out from the bottom. This seems to be a common theme coming from some of these pictures and videos of crafts. Same goes for George Adamski's examples, also with these sphere-like things coming out from the bottom. Here's another old photo that I can't vouch for at all, but it also illustrates the same type of characteristics. Bob Lazar talks about there being 3 gravity emitters at the bottom of the craft he worked on.
Them are the gravity emitters that look like, for lack of a better word, a trash can hanging on a pipe. 3 of those.
And when I put my official UFO guy hat on, I tell myself, well, these could be the emitters. Now let's talk about the top middle part of this UFO. There also seem to be pieces sticking out from this area. But have we seen this before? Well, before I show you these next pics, please don't click off. Don't turn off the video because I'm not saying that any of these next pics are real. All I'm doing is noticing the similarities in the video's craft and the characteristics in one of Billy Meyer's UFOs. Yes, I do believe that Billy was a hoaxer. But a part of me still kind of believes that maybe at the very beginning Billy did see something and maybe even took pictures and videos of something extraordinary. And then he never saw it again and he began to go completely off the rails. And I'm not showing you these pictures to discredit the video, And I'm not even trying to discredit Billy because he did a great job of that himself. All I'm doing is comparing the similar characteristics in these two UFOs. Moving on. This next one is not a video but a photo, and it also comes off Reddit. And there's been a heated discussion whether this is real or it's not. Some saying that it is real, and some saying that it's just a Volkswagen Beetle's headlight assembly. But let's take a closer look. When we zoom in, we can also kind of see spheres coming off the bottom half of this craft too. The photo is bad quality, it seems to be an old photo, but I'm guessing that there are 3 or maybe 6 of these spheres towards the bottom. Or could it be 3 larger ones and 3 smaller ones, like in the other Mexico picture? I'm not really sure based on the quality of this photo, but what I can pick out is its shape. It kind of reminds me a little, and I mean a little, of this recent photo from the documentary The Phenomenon. And yes, I know it's missing that larger top part, but that same half hemisphere shape is there. But you know what this picture really reminds me of? It reminds me of that supposed Nazi UFO rumored to have been in the works way back in the day. Remember that story? It actually looks a lot like it, and I find that kind of hilarious. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of these episodes. And as always, keep your eyes to the sky, your cameras ready, and an open mind because we love the UFOs. Till next time.